Before she became a violent inmate known as Kicker, Anita Needy Lesnicki was just your average awkward teen, quiet, loyal, and living in the eerie small town of Devil's Kettle. Her best friend, the impossibly beautiful and controlling Jennifer Cheka High School Queen Bee, who spun flags and heads as the school's hottest color guard. Despite being total opposites, Needy followed Jennifer like a shadow, too intimidated and maybe too mesmerized to ever push back. Needy had a sweet, normal relationship with her boyfriend Chip, until one fateful night when Jennifer dragged her to a grimy dive bar to see the indie rock band Low Shoulder. Jennifer had her sights set on the lead singer, Nikolai, but when Needy overhears Nikolai scheming about Jennifer's virginity, things take a dark and disturbing turn. What starts as a night out quickly spirals into a nightmare. A raging fire suddenly erupts during the concert. As chaos unfolds, Jennifer, strangely calm, willingly leaves with the band, ignoring Needy's desperate pleas to stay. Later that night, Needy is alone in her kitchen when Jennifer reappears, covered in blood, eyes cold, and smiling like something inhuman. She raids the fridge, devours raw food like an animal, and then vomits a stream of black, spiny sludge that looks like it came from another dimension. For a horrifying moment, she lunges at Needy like she's going to rip her throat out, then just grins and disappears into the night. The next day, Jennifer shows up at school like nothing happened. Flawless, unfazed, and disturbingly cheerful. While the town mourns the 8 lives lost in the fire, Jennifer is already moving on to her next victim. She lures the football captain, Jonas, into the woods, seduces him with ease, and then slaughters him. His mutilated body is later discovered, surrounded by signs that something unnatural took place. While the town reels from the tragedy, the band Low Shoulder rides a wave of false heroism, gaining fame for supposedly helping during the fire. They even promise to perform at the school's spring formal for charity, but their dark secret runs deeper than anyone knows. Fast forward a month, Jennifer is no longer her radiant self. She's pale, distant, and hungry. When goth student Colin asks her out, she says yes, then lures him into a trap and rips him apart in the shadows. If you're enjoying the video so far, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. At the same time, Needy and Chip are finally getting intimate until Needy is suddenly overwhelmed by dread. She sees flashes of something evil, a terrifying vision of Jennifer covered in blood and grinning like a demon. Panicked, Needy rushes out and nearly runs over Jennifer on the road, completely drenched in blood. When Needy finally makes it home, she's met with something even more disturbing. Jennifer waiting in her bed, but this time she's seductive, radiant again, and dangerously flirtatious. As Jennifer kisses Needy, there's a flicker of connection, but also confusion and fear. Needy pulls away and demands answers. That's when Jennifer finally reveals the chilling truth. After the bar fire, Low Shoulder took her into the woods and sacrificed her to Satan, believing she was a virgin in exchange for fame and fortune. Now something else lives inside her, and it's hungry. What would you do if your best friend came back from the dead? Different. The truth only gets darker. Jennifer reveals that the satanic sacrifice did work for Low Shoulder. They got their fame, their fortune, but they got it by offering up the wrong girl. Jennifer wasn't a virgin, and when lead singer Nikolai plunged the knife into her chest, he didn't just kill her, he unleashed something demonic. And from that moment on, Jennifer had one craving: human flesh. That's when she discovered the horrifying truth. When she feeds, she becomes almost unstoppable. Her wounds heal instantly. She feels no pain. And yes, Jennifer had considered killing Needy too, but something held her back. The next morning, as the school reels from the gruesome death of Colin, Needy is done ignoring the signs. She heads to the school library and dives into the one section no one ever goes to, the occult shelves. What she finds confirms her worst fears. Jennifer is no longer fully human. She's a succubus feeding on the living to sustain her beauty, her power, and her life. But there's a weakness. When she's hungry, she's vulnerable. Desperate to protect the one person she still cares about, she tells Chip everything and begs him not to go to the spring dance. But Chip doesn't believe her, and to keep him safe, Needy makes the hardest choice of all. She breaks up with him. Chip goes to the dance anyway, hoping Needy will change her mind. But instead of reuniting with her, he's met by someone else, Jennifer. Seductive and glowing with supernatural beauty, she lures him away to an abandoned pool house, where the truth finally reveals itself. Needy arrives just in time to see Jennifer feeding on Chip, draining the life out of him. As Needy struggles to survive, it's Chip, weak and dying, who summons the strength to stab Jennifer with a pool skimmer. Jennifer flees, wounded but alive. Chip dies in Needy's arms, and something inside her breaks. That night, she climbs through Jennifer's bedroom window, ready to end it once and for all. The former best friends face off in a brutal, emotional fight. Jennifer bites Needy's shoulder, but Needy doesn't flinch. She tears off Jennifer's old best friend's forever necklace. Needy grabs a utility knife and drives it straight into Jennifer's heart. With one final breath, the demon dies. Needy is arrested and institutionalized, labeled a killer, a monster. But the truth? It's even stranger. Jennifer left a mark, literally. From the bite on her shoulder, Needy inherited a fragment of the demon's power. The girl who once followed, obeyed, and broke is now something new. Locked away in a high-security asylum, Needy is quiet, patient, until one day she simply walks out. No one can stop her. With vengeance burning in her veins, she hitchhikes her way to a secluded hotel, where Lowe's Shoulder, the band that started it all, is celebrating their fame. Needy slaughters them one by one, delivering justice with blood and blade. No rituals, no sacrifices, just revenge. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more movie recaps, twists, and deep dives. There's plenty more coming your way, so stay tuned.